Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tailweaver exclusive. Guess you can call it that. Uh, so this is going to be part 3 of Isaac's story. So if you haven't tuned in yet, we are Isaac. We've started out as a homeless man in the middle of a city. Basically, our pursuit here is to get as much money as possible and become rich. At the end of the day, we ended up joining a gang and beating some people up and getting away with a little bit of loot. We got some gold rings, a whistle, some documents. I don't know what the documents are yet, and a backpack and some lockpicks, so we can use those to our advantage as well. So we're going to see what else we can do here, and we are with our group, our gang, the Black Hooks as well. So what should I do first? First thing I'm gonna do is look in my bag. Now that we're safe and out of the woods, I'm gonna look in my bag and see what these documents are. I'm gonna read these documents because I'm curious what they might be. Inside the bag, you find several pieces of paper, all of them in a similar handwriting. They seem to be a record of every job they've done. Oh my. Oh my, so every job the people have done at Paladin's Palace? Or Paladin's Place, rather, the place that we raided, or every job who's done. I'm going to read the first entry. You read the first entry. Entry: Vampire's Den. Job: Vampire Kill. Wage: 10 gold rings. You've successfully killed a vampire. Take off the items you looted, including the ring. Okay, so apparently there's vampires in this world. Wonderful. That's terrifying. Okay, so read the second entry. Vampire's Den. Vampire kill, 10 gold rings. You've successfully killed a vampire. Take off the items you looted, including the ring. Sounds like the Black Hooks like to hunt vampires. Who knew? Okay, I have a feeling I know what the next entry is going to be, but let's just check. You read the third entry. Vampire's Den. Vampire kill. Wage: 15 gold rings. You've successfully killed a vampire. Take off the items you looted, including the ring. Ah, moving up in the world. Now we're collecting 15 gold rings as per wage. So maybe rings are a form of currency in this world. That may be the case. Hard to say, but it seems like it may be, or at least in this gang, rings are valuable. We're gonna put the documents away, and then we'll see what we do. You feel a bit strange about keeping the documents of a gang that's killed people. They're vampires. I mean, they're really not people anymore. The Black Hooks travel through the night, escaping the city and heading out to the woods. I'm going to... You remember Nate? Nate was the guy that guarded the door at Paladin's Place when we raided it. He's the older guy. So, I'm guessing he knows more. So, maybe we should talk to him. We going to count this money or keep it secret, you ask? Nate's the old guy. Secret, of course. We don't want the others knowing how much we've made. Oh, wait, this is the old guy. This is Pike. Alright, Pike, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Nate. Oh, right, Pike says. I forgot you were actually talking to somebody. Pike laughs. Alright, Pike, listen, pal. I don't know if I like your tone, first of all. And, second of all, A and B conversation, you know the rest. See yourself out. So Nate, tell me more about the Black Hooks and what it is that you do. Well, the Black Hooks are sort of an organization for criminals. Anything from pickpockets to assault robberies to murders to bombings to smuggling. You name it, we've probably done it, and in that order. Pickpocketing, assault robberies, murders, bombings, and smuggling. Specifically, in that order. Obviously, I mean, what other way would you have it? Of course. Okay. You, so they're a bunch of bad dudes. I've joined quite a bad crew here. Well, this is going to be one way to make money, I guess. So now what do we do? Now you put these rings in your backpack. Then we'll make plans to sell the documents and the loot. You put the bag of documents into your pack and start putting the rings in. Okay. Sounds like a plan. So do we just hang out here in the woods tonight? Or do we have a hideout? Nate laughs. Let's just stay here for tonight. Nobody comes out here. It'll be nice and dark. Yeah, you all settle down for the night. Oh, how quaint. We are literally sleeping out in the woods with nothing. We've just raided, beaten people and stolen, ran to the woods, and now we're just gonna sleep out in the woods. Lovely. Okay. Go to sleep. You don't really know what to think, but you're dead tired and thankful for the kind gesture. The fact that you escaped death once again is just amazing to you. Well, I guess. I guess I escaped death at least once in that raid by getting out of there. I don't know where else I was threatened to die, but sure. Okay, wake up the next morning, I guess. You wake up to find that Pike is already up. Good morning, Pike says. Morning, you reply, still lying down. Pike gets up, packs up his things, and stands up. Are we going somewhere? Yeah, we're getting the hell out of these woods. Great. Great. You walk over to the fire, throw your things into your bag, and grab your bat. I have a bat. Sure, why not? It's time to go, Pike says. You follow Pike out of the woods. So, Pike, where are we going? Somewhere safe. You walk on for a few minutes. Here's where we split up, Pike says. What do you mean? Why are we splitting up? I'll head towards the city, you go upstate and find a farm or something? Yeah, sure, you shrug. You walk on in silence for a bit. I'm sorry. Did I just get abandoned by the gang? Was I just used for some weird ploy and then abandoned by this gang? I thought I was about to get involved in some sweet gang business and make some money. I don't want to go find a farm upstate. I want to make the good bucks. I'm gonna go back to Nate and ask him why I can't stay with him. You reach the edge of the woods and head off towards Nate. When you get to within a few feet of the camp, you hear a gunshot and yelp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I swear, if anybody hurt Nate, that poor old man, I don't think he's a poor old man, but I feel bad for him. You run to the camp and see two figures lying on the ground. You check to see who they are. You recognize Nate lying on the ground and the other figure as the Darrow assassin who tried to chop off your arm. You have a few ideas of what to do. Do I? I don't recall ever meeting an assassin trying to chop off my arm. First of all, well, so they're both lying on the ground. So whoever this assassin is, I guess Nate put up a good fight. I'm going to check his pulse. Please, Nate. You find Nate's pulse is strong and steady. Thank you, Lord. You go back to the other figure. The other figure groaning, you kneel beside him. Looking down, you realize it's Pike. When did Pike try and chop my arm off? That's all I want to know. Did the story neglect to add that little detail? Looking down, you realize it's Pike. How did Pike get there when we were leaving the forest? You know what? Let's just make sure he's alright. You find Pike's pulse is strong and steady. Well, I guess that's good. You gently lift Pike's head up. Pike, you okay? Pike groans and tries to move, but appears to be seriously injured. Well, let's look over Pike's body and see where he's hurt. You check Pike's body and find that he's been shot in the chest. But his pulse is strong and steady. Somehow. Stop the bleeding, I guess. You gently grip Pike's hand. Pike, you got the shot? Pike weakly nods. Yeah. Gonna make it home for Christmas. What? You feel a wave of sadness. What? Yeah, gotta make it. I'm sorry. I have a feeling Pike is dying, but maybe he's not. He says he's gonna make it home for Christmas. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm just gonna look over Nate's body and see if there's any injuries. Nate looks like he's been chewed up by a bear, but other than that, he's fine. You check his pulse and you feel it. Nate, you still with us? Nate, I know you got mangled and chomped up by a bear, but like, you alright, pal? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, Nate replies. Alright, good. How's your chest? It itches. You know, guys, I'm a little itchy, but, you know, I'm alright. Nate, I love this guy. He's great. Nate's wonderful. Cool. Cool. I'm not sure about Pike, if he's gonna be alright, though. Don't worry, I'll be fine, Pike says, his voice calm, but you notice a quiver in his voice. I'm gonna get the doc back here. There's a doctor? Do we have a doctor? I didn't know we had a doctor in this gang. There's a doctor in this gang, right? Yeah, but he's a coward. He's afraid of his own shadow. I knew someone like that once. They don't deserve the name. You think for a second. Better not be talking about me, because I beat down some folks in that raid. I was pretty tough. I was not cowardly. No, not at all. Well, where is he? I don't know. You're going to have to find him. Pike looks over at you. You could try my folks' place, Pike says slowly. You nod. Listen, no. I don't think we have time for that. Nate's a bit chewed up right now. He says he's okay, but I don't know if he's okay. He's a bit chewed up. He's resting, but he seems okay. He's taking it well. You, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, you say you're fine, but you got shot in the chest. Shot in the chest? I don't know. I don't know if that's something you should just kind of ignore. So, you know what, Pike? Why don't I just try and treat the wound myself? I don't think we have time for that. Fine, then, the local tavern, I guess. I don't know if we have time for that either. Fine, we'll go to the blockade. You think for a moment. Blockade? Why do you want to go anywhere right now? What? Pike. What the hell's at the blockade? It's a wall of Hansard cargo crates, big as this town and full of alcohol. They're going to unload it soon and move on to another town. Pike. I think... I know you say you're fine, but you got shot in the chest. I think you're dying. I don't know if booze is going to help you, unless you just want to, like, get plastered before you die. I mean, if you do, it's fine, man. It's your life. You do what you want. But I can't just, in good conscience, I know Isaac isn't the best guy, but I know I can't just in good conscience not take care of you right now. Okay? Pike, you got shot in the chest. We need to get you to a hospital before anything else. Okay? Fine, Pike says, his voice turning dark and bitter. Lead the way. You stand up and help Pike up. You all walk back to your camp, which you find quite strange. I don't find it very strange, to be honest. I am wondering how he got shot in the chest and how Nate got mauled by a bear. I don't know how those two things happen at the same time. Unless maybe a bear attacked in the woods. And one of them, maybe Nate, tried to shoot the bear while it was mangling him, and maybe he shot Pike on accident. Probably helped for me to ask what the hell happened. I don't know why I didn't ask that, so I'm gonna ask. Nate, how did you get mauled by a bear? And Pike, how did you get shot in the chest? We were getting supplies from the other camp, Nate explains, and while we were trading, this huge bear came out of the bushes and grabbed Pike. So then why isn't Pike mauled? There's gotta be more to this story. I ran, Pike explains, but he was too fast. Soon I found myself in the midst of a bear fight, and I got shot. How did you get shot? Pike, how did you get shot when you were fighting a bear? A bear shot me, Pike screams in horror. Pike falls to the ground. I'm dying, Pike says. Get me to a hospital now. Pike, I swear. Maybe he's just delirious, but apparently a bear shot him. This bear was very skilled. This was a skilled bear attack. This had to be planned. This couldn't have just been, this couldn't have just been like random. Nah, there's no way. Impossible. Out of the question. No way. Okay. You got it, Pike. To the hospital. You quickly rush Pike to the hospital. We have to move fast, you say. It's a race against the clock. I know, Nate says. I know. I'm glad Nate is, with us. He's keeping up with us. This guy, even though he's old, he's really... This guy's he's strong. He's tough old man. Okay. Enter the hospital. Just get to the damn hospital. You enter the hospital and quickly rush Pike to an emergency room. I need help, you yell angrily to the first person you see, a scruffy man wearing a white coat. He's been shot by a... I was about to tell the doctor he was shot by a bear. He's been shot in the chest. We need to be taken seriously right now. I'm a doctor, the man says. Let me see your ID. You show him your ID and he quickly looks over Pike. He's been shot in the chest. But he'll be fine. Follow me. You quickly follow the doctor up a flight of stairs and into an operating room. Oh my god. Pike. Like, man, you're gonna make this. You're gonna make it. I can tell this doctor, he's confident. You watch as the doctor operates on Pike. The doctor quickly grabs some supplies out of a cabinet and starts going to work. You watch as he takes out 2 bullets and proudly shows you the stumps. All right, yeah, nice. Give Pike a thumbs up. It was a bear, Pike screams, and it shot me in the chest. Pike, take it easy. Take it easy, my man. You need to relax. You need to relax. Relax, Pike. It's over now. What happened? Pike asks. It's over now, you confirm. A bear saved your life. The doctor. The doctor was a bear, all right. A bear saved your life. That's correct, Pike says proudly. That's what I'm usually right about. Wait a minute. Was he referring to the man that shot him as a bear? Was that man a bear? Was it a bear, man? Was it a big burly man with a lot of facial hair and a hairy arm and a big strong body? Was he or a big belly? Was he a bear? Could have been a bear. I see your game, Pike. I see your game. Cool. So is he good, Doc? He'll be fine, the doctor confirms, but let me put some bandages on his chest. And call me Ben. You leave the operating room and walk back into the hall. Let's find Nate and see how he's doing. Nate is still standing behind the tree, staring blankly ahead. He doesn't hear you. Hey, you say, are you okay? Nate slowly turns around and stares at you. Nate? You alright, buddy? Yeah, Nate says slowly, as if he's thinking about each word. Just need to go find somewhere to lie down. Okay, I'll come with you. I got my eye on you, Nate. I gotta make sure you're alright, pal. Nate walks ahead of you down the hall. You walk alongside him, waiting for him to continue speaking. Hi, Nate says. I think I need a drink. A drink, you ask? Yeah. Come on, let's go find a bar. Nate, I don't know about you, man. I'm worried. I'm a little worried about you. Sure, man, I'd love a drink too, but don't you think you should rest at the hospital? I mean, you got chewed up pretty good there. I'm fine, Nate says. I'm not going back to the hospital. I'll be alright. You shrug your shoulders and follow Nate. The 2 of you walk down the dark, empty hallways. Eventually, Nate stops and quickly enters a door on the left. I know the perfect place. You follow Nate into the dark room. As your eyes begin to adjust, you can see that the room is, in fact, completely empty. You don't know why you expected it to be full of people. Nate, what are we doing in here? I thought you wanted to go to a bar. I do, Nate says, but the bartender's a vampire. You look around the room for any kind of hint as to what Nate is talking about. And, you say, and he wants to suck my blood. As the words escape his mouth, you feel a sharp pain in your neck. Turn around and swat whatever's there off me. You turn around to see another vampire. He has sharp teeth and looks exactly like the one that bit Nate. When did Nate get bit? Has Nate been bit this whole time? Nate, what the hell's going on? Don't talk. Just fight, Nate says, turning to face the vampire. What? The vampire jumps in the air and swings at Nate, who manages to dodge it and land a few good concussions. Nate, man, you are like amazing. Beat the vampire down with Nate. You both quickly begin to fight the vampire. You manage to land a few good punches, but he's got a lot of stamina. Stamina? Or turn into a vampire or die. I'm gonna keep fighting. One of the vamp's fists makes impact with your back and you fall forward. He knocks your head He knocks your head as he flies past, and you hear your neck crack as your head smacks into the floor. What? What? Don't tell me he killed me. Just try and get up. Nate turns around just in time to avoid the claw swing of the vampire. He swings his bat, which slams into the side of the vampire's head, causing him to stop his swing and recoil a bit. Nate, protect me. Protect me, Nate. Your body is too broken to get up, so all you can do is watch the fight. None of the other people in the bar seem to be helping. We are not in a bar, first of all. So all I can do is watch. The two of you fight for a while, neither managing to gain an advantage over the other. Well, no, I'm not just going to lay here and watch. Keep fighting, Nate. You can do it. You can win. The vampire takes his hand off of you just long enough to kick you in the stomach and punch you in the face. You fall back, hitting your head on something hard. Nate, help me. Your vision goes white as your head begins to throb. You can hear the sounds of fighting approach, but it's too late. Try to stay awake. You see the bat swing into view, followed by Nate screaming. A moment later, the sounds of fighting and the pain leave you. You open your eyes to see Katya soothing you. Who's Katya? Who are you? I'm your savior. You're in hell and you got this far by selling yourself for drugs and escaping a horrible death at the hands of a vampire. What? Take a look around, you addict scum, Katya says, anger dripping in her voice. You look around and it's completely empty. So is the room you're in now. Am I dead? If you were dead, I'd be working on getting dinner ready right now. You'll live. Katya stands up from the bed. You notice a large hole in the wall behind her. Wait, what does that mean? So I didn't die? So I'm not in hell? No, you're not there. You're in a magical place. You got this far by sacrificing yourself for something you loved. I can't remember. Was it because of Nate? Was it because I tried to fight with Nate and help him? Where am I? Rook, at some inn that I own. Suddenly the door opens up to reveal a young woman with long black hair wearing a thin white nightgown. How did I get here? I took you off of his blood-soaked body and brought you here. Apparently he dropped you off before escaping. He's still alive? The woman walks over to you and sits down on the bed. Nate dropped me off here. Nate, oh man, you are such a baller. So we won, we beat the vampire, but Nate dropped me off here. Is Nate alright? I don't know. I haven't seen him since I brought you in here. Oh, and where is here? The girl takes a deep breath before turning to look at you. This is my room. I'm guessing you heard the rumors about me being a vampire and came to investigate? You nod your head slowly, afraid of what she'll say next. No. No, I didn't hear anything about you. Good, she says, smiling, because we try to keep a lower profile than we really are. What do you mean? If anyone found out, we'd be hunted down and destroyed. I'm not saying we're not dangerous, but we try to keep our existence contained to just this town. Contained? Your existence? What are you? You could say I'm the last of my kind. Your kind? What are you? We're... She pauses, searching for the word. We're ghouls. Ghouls! Oh, spooky ghouls. You're a ghoul? Yes, but not the type you're thinking of. What type? We're neither werewolves nor humans, unfortunately. We're between, I suppose. Werehumans? Yes, We're werewares. She says, correcting you. Ah, I thought you were ghouls, but I guess you're werewares. Let's just stick to ghouls. Okay, we're ghouls, so you're a cannibal. In a manner of speaking, yes. Oh, well that's okay then, I guess. No, I can't say that's okay. You're not going to eat me, are you? The girl laughs as you look down. You're too disgusting for that, she says, but I suppose I can't completely promise that you'll be safe. She gets up from the bed and goes over to a wooden dresser. She pulls open the top drawer and begins rummaging around inside. We have to feed on blood at least once a week, she says, pulling out a needle and packing of some white powder. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to take my blood. I have to if I want to keep my human-looking appearance. What happens if you don't? I mean, you can't last more than a few days without it, can you? She shrugs her shoulders. If you have no other source of food, then yes, you'll lapse into a, she says, stumbling over her words. Food coma? No, I don't want to give you my blood. She pulls the needle back, making you wince. I'm not a ghoul to be used and thrown away, you say. I'm a person. Her head bobs slightly as she nods. So you're not taking my blood, understand? Then we'll just have to go. You stare at her in disbelief. What, she says, as if it's the most normal thing in the world. I can just go? I'm not going to ask. I don't like this. I don't like the business going on here. Get out. I won't stay here, not until you come to your senses. Oh, and what are you going to do, she asks, raising an eyebrow. I'll get help from someone that doesn't want my blood. Take your best shot, vampire boy, she says, flicking her wrist. Your head torches as you stumble backwards and fall over. I'm not a vampire. Well, she says, you may as well be now. There's a thud as she stabs you in the stomach as you yell out a pained yell. Oh boy, I shouldn't have fought back with this girl, should I have? Resist. As you feel the silver cut into your stomach, you begin to feel enraged. You push her off of you, grabbing her neck with both hands. Isaac, take it easy. You don't need to kill anyone. You let go of her neck, allowing her to fall to the ground. You sit up, clutching your stomach. Tell me, you spit out, what the hell are you? Well, Isaac, she already told you she's a ghoul. Or a werewere, of course. Same thing, really. You know what, on second hand, I'm just going to get the hell out of here. You push yourself up, grabbing the back of your head as you pass the one of the black hooks hanging there. What? She stands up, looking at you. If you leave, then you're never coming back. I made a promise that you'd be safe here. You stand up to her height. Safe? You just stabbed me in the stomach. I didn't mean to. The needle bent, and then your face was next to the wound. It's not my fault. You bull. I'm out of here. You stand up, preparing to leave. Where do you think you're going, she asks, standing in front of the doorway. I'm getting out of here. You're not going to kill my brother, are you? She asks, a glimmer of hope entering her eyes. Listen, chick. Listen, lady. I don't even know your brother, so I think he's perfectly safe. You promise? Promise. She lets out a sigh of relief. Thank you, she says. Get the hell out of here. You quickly run out the door as she flings it shut. You run down the street, stopping for a red light. You notice someone sitting on the corner, their back turned to you. I'm running on the street with a stab wound in my stomach. Ask the person for help. Walk up to the person and ask for help. Excuse me, sir, could you spare a few coppers? I really need to find a place to hide. The person turns around. It's him, the vampire who bit you. What do you need? He asks. I thought we beat him. Run away. You dart away from him as fast as you can. You run down the street and throw a small pebble at his face. He swipes at you, but you easily dodge and run. You know these streets better than anyone. Find a safe place to hide. Isaac is in bad shape. You find a good place to hide. A bush with long thorns covers nearly every corner. You climb inside, trying to forget about the pain in your stomach. You really need a doctor. Run to the nearest clinic. You don't stay in one place too long, as rats are ever present. You find a corner to hide in and hope the rat doesn't come near. You sit down on the curb, trying to get your bearings. Look up at the street sign in front of you. It says north. You wonder if you can make it to 12th Street. You're not doing well. I think I'm going to cut it off there. This isn't over yet. We have not died, though we've come very close to dying. Come next week. Hopefully we get patched up and maybe we can check up on Pike, try and find Nate, and try and get ourselves back together. Our gang has really taken a hit, so we'll see. We'll see what happens next time. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with me. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like. I'd love to improve these, make these better and more enjoyable for you. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.